I'm definitely nervous, you know. I always tell people I'm the most nervous person out there right before I go out. But I think I'm just as excited, you know, as everybody is. We were here last year. Obviously, I wasn't here as a starter or in the position I am, but I'm definitely excited.
Obviously it was already against Maryland the first time, but just sitting in the bullpen or dugout, were we able to pick up anything from that game? Obviously they tee off a little.
Yeah, we played at a boombox, that's for sure. I don't know that it was them hitting Artie. We just played at a field where the ball went out very well. But I don't know. I never treat every day differently, kind of. I just got to throw strikes. If they hit me, they hit me. Hopefully they don't.
What do you think about their lineup? Obviously they've been a little hot as late, but obviously this is 6 lefties. How do you kind of approach their lineup?
Yeah, it's about all I know is they have 6 lefties, and hopefully I can go out there and attack and force them to put the ball in play.
Hey, then how much do you like obviously you're the #1 guy, how much do you like that role?
It's awesome, kind of from the outside looking in, but I think any one of us could be starting on Friday.
And you've mentioned it before, and you've had some of these big time matchups this year against Weaver and obviously guys from Trent Thornton from Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not get caught up in you versus the net, and how do you kind of just focus on what you have to do?
I try to trick myself into not worrying about that. That's about all I got.
When Mike was in here, he said that it helps lineups when they've seen a guy before and Maryland hasn't seen you. Does that change your approach at all, or after the first time through, it's the same thing?
Hopefully it makes them tense up a little bit, but for me, I try not to get consumed, with what they're worried about, and try and stay with the plan and stick with what Carl tells me to do.
Nathan, last week, Coach O'Connor mentioned the fact that he didn't think that in the time that the current coaching staff has been here, 11 years or whatever, that he had seen a pitcher that has made a bigger improvement, a bigger, step forward in a year than you. To you, what does that mean, and what does that step forward mean to you? What has that step forward entailed?
Well, luckily that step forward has helped the team a little bit, but for him to say that, it's a huge honor, because he's been around the game for a long time. He's seen a lot. He's been around people like Danny Holton and some of the guys before him. But that's a huge honor for him to say that about me. But I think a lot of it is Carl sticking with me. My stubbornness. I've been told I have a very hard head from my first pitching coach on, and Carl and the coaches have stuck with me through all of that. So I think it's a testament to them and how hard they work with me.
Hard head how? As in like
sometimes
your way and your way's the right way?
No, not at all. Just sometimes it takes a while for me to kind of get with it.
What do you think is the biggest difference from last season to now? Why you made that jump?
Just calmer, Last year I went through everything. I tell people all the time that everything that could have gone wrong last year went wrong, in every situation. And having been through all those situations and knowing that, especially with the way our defense has played this year, knowing that you can just throw the ball down the middle and let the other team hit it, it's a level of comfort that, not a lot of people are graced with.
You chose to come to Virginia in high school instead of going to the draft. Is this kind of what you envisioned, this stage to be, starting game 1 of Super Regional?
I didn't quite know what to envision coming out of high school, but I always wanted to, be a guy that they'd count on, and being able to throw the first pitch out there is a huge honor.
Let's get one more. How much do you think it helps just from a peace of mind perspective, just some of the big starts you've had this year, and especially the way you threw last weekend?
It's definitely something where I can go out there with a little more, level of comfort. I don't have to try and work on as much during the week. But I wouldn't say I try to forget about the last start, whether it was a great start or a bad start. But I try and just treat, the day, whatever's in front of me, whatever, I just try and go out and compete and throw strikes and not really worry about whether last week is a good week or a bad week.